So what we're going to do this afternoon is I want to really look at this area of vision. We're going to try to do some new work. And the new work is recognising that there are certain blocks in our lives at times that stop us from doing things. So most of the time when I'm working with eyesight and with vision, what I'm going to be doing is not just doing eye exercises, but I will look at what is stopping them from achieving their vision of life. And so in some cases we've had people who have had an 80% improvement in their eyesight just by looking at their vision of life. Now the interesting thing what we're going to do here today is to see what other programs there may be that stop us from having clearer vision, both in terms of our vision of life and in terms of physical eyesight. Alright? So I just need to know a couple of questions, but we're going to test the muscle. So we're going to go through our process the same as normal. So we're going to lock, unlock, lock, water, water, challenge, permission to test, and all clear. Okay. So how long have you been wearing glasses for?
Since about age 14.
Okay, so how many years has that been?
61.
So what's that, 40 plus years? Okay. So since about 16 now, and that's for distance?
Yes.
Okay.
That's for distance.
Okay. So other traditional vision programs that I run, what happens of course, if you think about teenagers always looking at what they're going to do in their future, don't they? And so as they look at what they're going to do in their future, they can't see what's going on there. And that's why a lot of teenagers end up getting glasses for distance. Then we get to 45, 50, what happens then is we start thinking, have I achieved the dreams that I was going to do in my past? You know, we had all these visions of what we think we might have achieved and things like that. And that middle-age crisis sort of comes in, doesn't it? And all of a sudden we can't see that we've really achieved as much as we thought we were going to. And it's almost right in your face, which means people need reading glasses. And so the current statistics are showing we're actually at the stage we are now up to 85 or 90% of the people over 45 are wearing glasses. Right? Because of both of those things. We've had people looking into the future, they still can't see their future, and they get to 50 and they're going, oh, well, haven't they really achieved anything? Now the interesting thing at the moment what I'm working with is most of my clients are 50s and 60s, where the key session that we're working with is what am I going to do when we grow up? In other words, their life's purpose are really only kicking in their 50s and 60s. And if you look at the statistics of millionaires who are self-made millionaires, the majority of those who become millionaires and keep their money are in their 50s and 60s. Because you imagine the 30-year-old, they go out and they make $1 million, and what do? They just blow it. Okay, so there are more millionaires who keep their money in their 50s and 60s than there are in any other age group, which is good for us. And it is also about fulfilling what we want to do in life. So what we want to do is find out what else is going on. We want to use some of the sabotage clearing that we've done. We want to create a goal enhancement, and I want to create some of the new stuff here regarding restoring vision. And we're going to just see what happens. So this is a bit of an experiment today to see how we put all three together. Is that all right? Looking forward to it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So the way we're going to operate on this is no different to how you're going to operate when you're working with people. Okay, so we know roughly what we want to do, but we don't know the exact order. So the best idea is to muscle test the body on the process even. Okay, so I've got an idea of what I think we should do, and then we've got to match that with what actually Helen wants. So let's have a look. Okay, so the priority, there is a priority here. The priority is eyesight. Her priority is vision. So if someone wants to write this down for her, her priority is vision. And the order that we want to look this at is goal enhancement. We want to clear the vision blocks first. Then we want to do goal enhancement, and then we want to do any sabotages around that. Okay, so we're going to do three in that order. So the Restoring Vision program is about a program that was done. Let's have a look for you. Okay. Okay, just going to find an age, and there's a program running that was running about her eyesight from a young age. And in this case, we're looking at 10 to 20. It actually came up at 10, 11, 12, 13 years of age. Yep, you've hit puberty and something's happened, and it's taken a few years before it's been picked up, a year or two before they pick it up wearing glasses. Because the eyesight just doesn't deteriorate straight away, it takes a little bit of time for that to happen. Alright, is there something that happened when you were 13 that you're aware of?
Went to college, started college.
Okay, so yep. And that wasn't a major stress for you, by the way. Just not coming up as a stress. Okay.
I can't think.
Okay. Did you change your friends much when you went, like was it a change of friendships or?
Yes, because I had done, it was a little bit early possibly, but I'd done the last 2 years of primary in Amsterdam, and then to go to college I came back to where we were living in another town. So that would have meant change of friendships from about the age of 13.
Okay. It's almost there, like it's almost wanting to go, alright? If I want to put in 2 words, just to test 2 words. The first word is going to be responsibility. Boom. Okay, so one of the words is responsibility, and the other word is conspicuous. Conspicuous.
What's the word?
Conspicuous?
Standing out.
Standing out.
Obvious.
Conspicuous.
Conspicuous.
Conspicuous, that's the better word. Yep, I'll have that one. Okay, so we've got conspicuous and the responsibility, the 2 key words. Alright.
Where did you find those?
And his mind.
One was in the program, one of the possible programs, the other one just came to me. Alright. So, what we want to do is, can you understand that the part of it's like here I am, I've got all these new people, and somehow there's this program that somehow you've taken on this adult responsibility that, you know, now you've got to get ready to get your job and do all this sort of stuff, even at 13. So there's this idea you're in high school now or college, wherever it is, and you've got to perform. Where up until then it was like school was fun, it no longer sounds like it was much fun. That's what the energy of it feels like. Can you relate to that? Okay. So, okay. So, this is both about standing out and it's also about having fun in life. Right? Life is a bit serious. Alright? So, we'll clear both of them. Let's clear the first one. Let's say it's safe for me to stand out.
It's safe for me to stand out.
Okay, and that's a stress. Alright? So we're just going to do a light body alignment now. Look at that. See how it's all on the same level. Did you notice that? All on the same level there. Okay? It was on the 5th level, so she said this is a blueprint for her. It's safe for me to stand out.
It's safe for me to stand out.
Okay. So this isn't about in her work, standing out now, being able to stand in front of workshops and groups and public and say this is what I do, I'm really proud of what I'm doing, and explain it, because you've got the skills, there's just that confidence, I guess, coming out. Okay, how's that feel? Okay. And the second word was?
Conspicuous.
That was the conspicuous.
Oh, sorry, responsibility.
Responsibility. Okay, so I choose to have more fun in life.
I choose to have more fun in life.
Okay, it's not quite it. Okay, but responsibility, the 2 got to go together. Okay, so what about something like I enjoy my work?
Enjoy my work.
Okay, that's it. Okay, because part of it is that she's been told she's not meant to enjoy her. You know, the school is hard. You've got to get there and get to work. You know, you've had your fun time at 13, and so even in the work that she loves, there's an aspect where it's got to work harder. Can you relate to that at all? Let's have a look. Say, I enjoy my work.
Enjoy my work.
Yep, it's coming down. So, how does that relate to you?
I suppose there's some conflict here. I do enjoy my work.
Yeah, I realise you do
Yeah.
enjoy your work. Yeah. This is looking like, this is not saying you do or you don't. This is going from here to this level.
That could be the relationship to
It's your work. If there's still a thought about work, there's still an old programming running that school, study and work has to be hard. Alright? So do you find sometimes running the business is hard, like getting enough clients and... Yes. Okay. Can you see
Goes
that?
up and down here. It's unpredictable, but that's how it is.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
Alright. But sometimes that can be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're trying to do is make that easier for you. So even if it's quiet, you see that as a chance to maybe take a breath and do something else or
Yeah.
whatever, rather than, oh, what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Feel comfortable with it.
So the statement, can you just say, I enjoy work?
I enjoy work.
Okay, now she's allowing me to clear it as well, so I'm just going to clear it again. So this one's actually a little bit higher level. So the first one was actually part of her etheric blueprint. And this one she's had all her life. Okay, so it's been drummed into you. Did your parents like work was a really important, that work ethic sort of thing?
Yeah. Well, my mother kept saying about studying, my mother was quite student,
Yep.
University lecturer, and how much fun study was and things, and I kept saying, I'm still waiting.
Because it wasn't fun?
No.
Okay, okay. Can you say, my work is fun?
My work is fun.
I enjoy work.
I enjoy work.
Okay, so it's actually holding there. Okay. Duration, water, judgment to test. Okay, hold. Okay, so we're looking now at, I just want to sort of get a feel of what's happened at this point, because we're at the 1/3 mark here, alright? So, your vision, if 10 out of 10 was your vision at the moment, how good do you think your vision was when we first tested it?
How good was my vision when we first tested?
When you first looked at it, so if you had to say a
Outside.
scale of 1 to 10, how good was it?
6.
Okay, yep, I've got a 7, so that's not too bad. Okay, what about now? You just want to sit up for a second?
Yeah.
So let's just have a look. And just at this point, we still haven't finished it. I just want to know, is there any difference just with those two statements?
A big one here.
Okay,
It's gone up maybe 1.
that's good. Okay, so going up 1 is a 10% improvement
Yeah.
in 10 minutes. Okay, I would take that any day. Any questions on that? So we're really just trying to find what's the underlying programming stopping this from actually happening. Okay? Now what we want to do is anchor this in so that she keeps the improvement and even has more improvement. So now we can do one of these statements, and what we're going to use, instead of using the Sabotage clearing book, I'm just going to go and use some vision statements for her from the scan charts book. Can I place that in? Okay. And the statement we want, 3. You'll like this one, guys. I've been up all day. I am at peace with my vision.
I'm at peace with my vision.
Okay. More. Do we need anything else? That's all we need. Okay, we just need that affirmation. I'm at peace with my vision. That's a statement. Okay. Now, considering all week here, the 2 have been coming up. It's pretty interesting to come up this time. Okay. There is a stress on it though, so if you just say, well, I just want to check.
I'm at peace with my vision.
Okay, so it's a right statement. Now I just want to say there's a stress on it. So say it again.
I'm at peace with my
Yeah,
vision.
no, it's definitely stress. Okay.
Yes.
And we want to clear, so she won't let me clear the statement as such, but there is a sabotage around it. Okay? So we'll go to the sabotage clearing book. This is a good example of doing everything. Well done. And we go 100, 1, 0, 1, 200, and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 41. So we go to 241. I do not have to dwell to moments gone by.
I do not have to dwell to moments gone by.
Okay, so what's that mean to you?
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Okay, so it's about letting go, just being in the present moment. Okay, so we're just going to clear this straight away, so we're going to keep moving. So we're just going to fix this up on the etheric field. Hold. I do not have to dwell on moments gone by.
I do not have to dwell on moments gone by.
Awesome. Okay, that's actually holding now. Okay. I'm at peace with my vision.
I'm at peace with my vision.
Okay. So her vision, even though her vision's about the future, there's stuff of remembering what's happening. It's actually stopping her from having a vision of the future. Can you relate to that? Okay. So the more that you can, your best thing that you can do for your eyes is just constantly be in the moment now and don't worry about, doesn't matter what you've done in the past or what's happened or who said what, all the stories, and just let it go.
There's some regret.
Yeah. Well, even just let that go, just be who you are now. Okay? Because that's really a remarkable person and you know you've got all the skills now, and then it's about, then you can start heading towards the future. Alright. Well done. Okay. I'll say I'm at peace with my vision.
I'm at peace with my vision.
Awesome. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to go support. Okay, there's some practical things that you can do here, and one would be active exercises, passive exercises. Okay, so we're looking at palming. Yep. So do you know what palming is? Okay. So you rub your hands, you cover your eyes like that. Take a deep breath. And then drop your hands. What I always do is just touch the corners of my eyes with my fingers and allow my hands to drop. Just open your eyes. Okay, that's simple. Right? And for you, I would suggest if you just did that every day, like for a couple of minutes every day.
So just keep them all on there.
Yep. So when you do it, you're not having it there, it's on the palm of your hand, it's over your closed eyes.
Yes.
Alright. Okay. Oh. More of anything else. Okay. Is this correct? Okay, and that's it. So the last thing, set up again, one more time, we'll do one more check. So how's the vision looking? Okay. So does it feel clearer? If you had to describe what's the difference?
I'm just looking at also because I normally get that right eye has some, there is an imbalance.
Yep.
So I'm just seeing if that's still so clearly there. That might not be. Maybe I can see that better in my glasses. But also, I guess on my specs, I've got a bit of macular degeneration.
Yep.
So I'm just wondering if that's still there.
So overall, then you want, like, is there an improvement that you can see from start to finish?
Yeah, there is some.
Okay, awesome. Alright. And the palming and the staying present is going to strengthen that. Alright, so you got to see that there's some change.
Yeah.
Just do those two things to continue to change. Alright, thank you. Okay, put your arms out.